Hey everyone, welcome to Two Car Pros. My name is Ryan, and today I'm going to show you exactly how to replace the third taillight for a 2005 Ford F-150. Now I know that might seem really easy, but as these trucks age, the sockets that the light bulbs actually go into crumble and break into nothing, so I show you how to replace those as well, just because these trucks are coming up on 20 years old. Those plastic pieces are failing, and you need to know how to fix them. Before we get started, you don't need to disconnect the battery if you don't want to. Just don't hit anything on your key fob and don't hit the brakes and don't open any of the doors. Let the lights turn completely off so that way they don't try to come on and then, ground out and you have a problem. If you're scared of that, just disconnect the negative battery terminal cable. Otherwise, we can just jump right in. So this third taillight is fairly easy to replace. Just two Phillips headed screws. These like really easy to round out, so be careful. And then sometimes these can kind of get stuck to the body. Sometimes they're really stuck to the body, so what I like to use is a body clip puller, and I can't emphasize how gentle to be here. Be very gentle, because you can ruin your paint very easily. Okay, that side's broken loose. There we go. We can remove our unit. And these are really easy. You just kind of rotate them to the left and be able to pull them out like that. Go. And you might notice that the connectors, or the sockets rather, are kind of melty. And that's why I installed these LED units. They're not as hot, they pull a lot less energy, and if you want to replace them, they are absurdly easy to do so. And I've left a link down below in the description to these exact units. Okay, so the premise of this video has changed a little bit because this socket is officially given up the ghost. So that is all done. It's not going to affix itself into the new housing, so we need to replace those. Fortunately, our new third light fixture actually came with a whole new harness, so this must be a very common problem. But I did notice that the harness is wired up just slightly different. So this only has two powers and a common ground, where this one, each of the sockets has a ground, and that's the way I want to keep it wired. So I'm going to undo this entire harness and wire it all up, and I'll show you what it looks like when it's all done. So how it's wired is absurdly simple, just green to green, black to black for this socket, and then blue to blue for this socket, black to black, and you just do that twice. So these are the ones that are gonna go on the outside, and that one's in the middle. Now we can test it by unlocking the truck, and look at that, those turn on, that's good. And I already checked and made sure the brake light actually functions, so we are all good to go there. And now it's time to put our lens back. I've already put this seal on there, and I cleaned the mating surface really nicely with some Windex and a microfiber. So we can just take our sockets and insert them into our housing and then rotate them until they can't just pull right back out. You actually feel them kind of clock and click into place. There we go. Give them a good tug, make sure they can't come out. It's looking good. And then we can aim the little prongs in the back of the housing for the holes in the metalwork. Make sure you get all the wire stuff inside the cavity. They're quite a bit longer than they should. And then we can replace our screws. Don't put one in all the way until you have them both in. And then just make sure that it is like wrist tight and just doesn't wiggle, so it forms a nice watertight seal. I also sprayed a clear acrylic on here off camera. I'll link that down below in the description too. Hopefully it prevents it from yellowing in the future. And if your sockets look something like this, where they're just crumbling into dust in the wind, it's time to do this repair and get this done right, so that way you don't get busted for a third brake light failure. So that's how to replace your third brake light on a 2005 Ford F-150. This is very, very easy, something you could definitely do in your garage, in your driveway, wherever, however. I definitely recommend doing it too, because just do the socket repair is probably going to cost you a couple $100 from a mechanic at least. So doing it yourself is definitely a much easier way to go about it. You don't have to use a soldering iron if you don't have one. You can also use those starless connections that are really easy. You just crimp together and put some heat shrink on and be just fine. Thank you so very much for watching. If you found this video helpful or interesting at all, please consider becoming a member down below as a direct way to help the channel out if you like what I do here. Other than that, a like, comment, and subscription go a long way in helping me out in the algorithm. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time.